Hello, what's up everyone? My name is Nick. I live in Malaysia and I live in Malaysia's largest state called Sarawak. And in this video I'm going to tell you all about why you should never visit this state. Let's get this video started. This is Global Gibbon. When I first came to Sarawak, I visited the Headhunters of Borneo. Well, former Headhunters of Borneo. These people are now extremely kind and peaceful, and they still live deep inside the jungle and throughout the state. The Gibbon people are the majority ethnic group here in the state, and I guess if you don't like meeting unique people and spending time deep in the jungle at beautiful longhouses, well then maybe Sarawak is not your place to visit. Hey, so there is this place all the way up north in Sarawak, and it's a mystical place. This place has the largest cave system in all the world. One of the caves could actually fit up to dozens of airplanes. Yes, it is that big. And this place has beautiful clear rivers, thick jungle, and really the people living there, they're amazing. This place is called Mulu National Park. And if you don't like visiting a UNESCO World Heritage Site, well, let me tell you, if you don't like that, then definitely don't come down to Sarawak. Alright, I think this is probably the most important reason for you to never come to Sarawak. And it's all got to do with food. Now, there are so many ethnic groups here in Sarawak, so many tribes, so many different people. And because of that, there is such a diverse cuisine available in this state. One of the most famous dishes here in Sarawak is chicken cooked in bamboo. Can you imagine what that would taste like? And perhaps the most amazing, the most delicious rice can be found here in Sarawak, and that's from a little village called Barrio, up in the highlands of Borneo. So I guess if you never eat, and if you only drink water, skip coming to Sarawak. I've got another very good reason for you to never visit this state, Sarawak. And that's all to do with the weather. As you can see, the sun is shining. It is always warm here in Sarawak, and that's because Sarawak is located very near the equator. So yes, it's always warm, the sun is always out, and you kind of always need to bring your sunglasses. People here wear shorts and t-shirts and even flip-flops every day. Can you imagine? And can you imagine going to the beach here? You'd actually have to apply some sunscreen because the sun can get quite hot. So, if you don't like good beaches, sunny beaches, and great weather every single day, then maybe avoid going to Sarawak. Good morning, I've got my coffee and I'm getting ready to go out into the park to film yet another video. I'm super excited. What?
Hey Nick, it's gonna be hot today. Don't forget your sunscreen.
Alright, thank you. What would I do without her? It does get very hot here under the Sarawakian sun, so I always make sure to bring some sunscreen, especially when I go to the jungle or to the beach. I really do love this MISTINE Sunscreen because it is strong and very long lasting. So they have these two types of sunscreen. This one is specifically designed to be on your face, and this one is for the rest of your body. And as you know, I make quite a lot of videos, so I like to use this on my face because I cannot make videos with a red face. So check out MISTINE and order your own sunscreen by clicking on the link in the description. And trust me, you'll definitely need some sunscreen here in the hot Malaysian sun. Alright, let me tell you another good reason why you should never visit Sarawak. Let's talk about waterfalls. I can imagine people hate water. And if you hate water, you should definitely not come to Sarawak because there are so many waterfalls. There are so many beautiful rivers here because Sarawak is filled with mountains and hills. And yes, because of that, there's so many rivers and waterfalls. There are intensely powerful waterfalls like the Jangkar waterfall, and even the biggest, tallest waterfall in all of Malaysia can be found in deep Sarawak. I've been there once, the Julan waterfalls, and they are incredibly tall and beautiful to see. So, if you don't like clean water, if you don't like swimming in rivers, if you hate waterfalls, skip coming to Sarawak. All right, let me give you another very good reason why you should never visit this state that I live in, Sarawak. Well, as I mentioned earlier, there are so many different peoples living here in Sarawak. And yes, I said peoples because these are groups of peoples. There are so many different ethnic groups here, and each of these groups of people have their own culture. You know, every group plays their own music, their own instruments, they make their own fabrics, they create beautiful woven baskets, and don't even get me started on the art scene here. So if you don't like a rich culture, if you don't like an interesting history, then Sarawak is definitely not your place to visit. Alright, let's continue talking about art and culture. Did you know that the second largest museum in all of Southeast Asia just opened right here in Sarawak? Yep, the Borneo Cultures Museum is the largest museum in all of Malaysia, and it is large. There are 5 floors with numerous galleries all about arts and cultures and history of this state here, Sarawak. So, if you don't like spending hours in a museum learning about the history of a place and learning about arts and culture, then just never book a flight to Sarawak. Oh, let me tell you another reason why you should never visit this state, Sarawak. Sarawak is very affordable. You can get a plate of noodles for about $1, and you can find good accommodation for about $15 per room per night. And whether you're from West Malaysia or whether you're from a European country, it is pretty affordable to even get here. There are direct flights on a very affordable airline from Kota Kinabalu, Kuala Lumpur, and many more cities nearby here. So getting here is not expensive. Staying at a room here is not expensive. Eating food here is not expensive. So if you like spending a lot of money on your holiday, then maybe skip Sarawak. Imagine traveling to a place where everyone speaks English. Imagine how easy it is to communicate with people, whether it's the person at the lobby checking you in for your hotel room, or whether it's the person taking your drink orders at a restaurant. Well, that is Sarawak for you. Because in Sarawak there are so many different ethnic groups, and really there are so many languages here that the state government has made English the second official language. And yes, almost everyone speaks English here. Besides that, Chinese and Bahasa Malaysia are also widely spoken here. So if you don't like traveling with ease, if you don't like communicating with people easily, then maybe don't come to Sarawak. Okay, this is the last one, I promise. This is the last one on the list of why you should never visit this place here, Sarawak. Because Sarawak is so big. There is so much to see and so much to do here. There are many national parks here with wildlife and beautiful forests. There are intensely tall mountains with waterfalls. There are hundreds of towns, cities, and villages scattered through the state. And everywhere you can find good food. There are restaurants, coffee shops, bars, food courts, everywhere. So there is so much to see, so much to do that you will never have enough time to see it all. So if you do not like a diverse destination, if you don't like exploring, then Sarawak is definitely not your place to visit. Alright, that's it. I'd like to just be very clear and make sure that you understand that Sarawak is only for the adventurous and for the laid back. It is for the food lover, for the culture lover, for the everyday man and woman. Sarawak is the destination for the active traveler or for the passive traveler. It is a great destination for locals and foreigners alike. Well, I guess it's a destination for just about everyone. Oh well. All right, thanks guys. Thank you so much for watching. I guess this is the end of the video, and I just wanted to be very clear at the end of this video to make sure that you understand that this whole video was a way for me to tell you that you should definitely visit Sarawak. I love living here. It's an amazing destination with so much to offer. So yes, definitely come down to Sarawak. And well, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and why don't you subscribe to my channel? That's it. We'll see you again next week. Bye bye.